Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about using an alternative method to get it. Keep in mind that you should really only be using this method if I've instructed you to do so. Normally you can get a really great retrieve out of the dog using the previous videos, but with that said, sometimes you'll have a dog that has really great difficulty picking up the toy, and if that's happening, then you're going to use this method instead. So, pretty much what this method does is it teaches get it backwards. So if you're having trouble getting the dog to pick up the toy and deliver it to you, this is exactly what that method is going to practice. All right, so it's kind of essentially practicing the behavior backwards. All right, so using Harper here, all right, again, if you're having trouble getting the dog to pick up the toy and bring it back to you, this is exactly what this is going to work on. So pretty much what I want you to do is tease the dog with the toy, all right, and then once they take a hold of it, then you're gonna backpedal and encourage them into you, all right, yes, and then treat. Ready? That a girl, yes, and then treat. Okay, so I'll do that again for you guys, but pretty much what this does, it hands the toy off to the dog, and it allows them to bring it to you to get the reward. All right, if you practice that enough, hand off, the dog brings it to you, hand off, the dog brings it to you, hand off, the dog brings it to you. You've pretty much solidified the end portion of get it, right? So, one more time. Ready, ready, ready. Up, up, up. That a girl. Yes, nice job. And she gets rewarded for it. So she learns that every time she brings me the toy, she gets a treat, all right? That's step one. Once you get the dog consistently bringing the toy to you after you give it to them, then it's just as simple being able to kind of drop it. That a girl. Yes, and then treat. Okay, so you see kind of how that progresses. Hand it off, she brings it to you, she gets a treat. She brings it to you, she gets a treat. She brings it to you, she gets a treat. Then all of a sudden, I drop it on the ground, she brings it to you, she gets a treat. And then all of a sudden, I toss it, she brings it to you, she gets a treat, and that's kind of how you build the behavior from there. So again, if you're having trouble getting the dog to pick up the toy when it's thrown, I'm more likely than not, I've instructed you to watch this video, and this is the method that I want you to practice. Again, one more time. Ready, ready? Back pedal. Yes, good girl. Nice job. And then give her some treats. All right? Very good.